Welcome back to Edozzier tutorial. In the last tutorial, we stopped at enrolling new staffs. Now, after enrolling all the number of staffs that you want to enroll, which is actually the job of the human resource, but once you have created some few persons, maybe the human resource persons, you can distribute the tasks to them to enter the staffs that are the other staffs. You can also have the chance to get your staff data, structure it in a particular way, and you can import it into the system. But that is just we are doing a very quick walkthrough in this case. The next thing I'll ask you to do is to go to your academic setup. Now, this is where you set up your academic system, what it looks like. The first thing here is to set up branches. You can set up branches here if your school has multi-campuses. You can set up each of the branch of your campuses here. You just create a new branch and you assign from the list of staffs. Create a new branch here. Okay, let's just say just branch. You have just branch, and just branch is saved. You go to faculties. You create every kind of faculties that are available within the system. You create the departments, all the departments that are available. Now the faculties, you assign a dean to each of the faculties. When you create the faculty, you assign a department to when you create a department. The next thing is to create all the kind of programs, academic programs that are available. If it is BSc degrees, master's degree, Bachelor of Arts degree, PhD degree, diploma, and every kind of programs that you have. If you have part-time courses, you also create it as a program. But BSc part-time, HND part-time, and OND part-time, and every kind of programs that you run. The next thing is to go to grades. You set the grades. Now you can touch each of the grades here, or you had a new one. Now for each of the grades here, this is how it works. Some are preset. It works from the lower score limit to the highest score limit. For example, if you set the grade of 0, of F to be 0, it understands that it will continue to be 0. It will continue to be failure. Any score between 0 and the next lowest score limit. I mean lower score limit, the next lower score limit, which is E. Between 0 and that score is going to be F. The same thing for E. E will be 40 to 44. Then D will be 45 to the next score limit, which will be 49. You can edit and set yours as it works for you. Then you give it points. You give it grade points, and you can give it a comment. That's how grades are set. Then the next thing is the tags. The class tags are the class levels, or yes, the class levels that you have within your school, within a program. So you set you set tags, which is class levels for each program. So now we say the BSc program here will span for maybe 4 years or 5 years. So you create the ranks, you create the tags. So you can say 100 level, and you give it a rank of 1. Now the rank helps to move the student from a particular tag rank to the other. So a student with an 100 level tag rank, with a tag rank of 1, being in 100 level, once the section is closed, the student automatically moves to 200 level. And that is how it does for all the ranks that you have, the class ranks or class levels that you have created for each of the programs. So let's say for PhD now, or for master's degree, if it is for 2 years, you create 2 levels. If your Bachelor of Arts is for 1 year, you just do that for all of the tags. Now for classes, you set each of the classes. Now when you're setting up a class, you need to assign a specific level. For example, if you have the B Agriculture program department, you need to create the level for all the levels that are available for the department. Let's say Bachelor of Agric program has 5 levels. That is going to be from 100 level to 500 level. Or let's say just B Tech Agriculture. So So you're going to have from 100 level to 500 level. You're going to create each of the classes here. So this will be, let's say, Bachelor of Agric, department, let's say Cultural Resource Engineering. So you create a class, each class. So you're going to look for the 100 level, you create for 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, you repeat it until you create for all of the class. So I'm creating for 200 level, now you can put a maximum number. You can set a maximum number and the system understands. The system will just notify you that you have reached the class limit. So if you don't want a maximum number, you can also leave it, but basically you can just set a large maximum number. Then you can see the number of students that have been enrolled here in the class setup. Then you can select a class governor by selecting this. You select from the student and give it a class governor. Then you could edit an existing one or delete, depending on the permissions that you have. That's for classes. Now for the student status, like the staff status too, the access is defined by the system. You can give the status any name you want. The active access says that the student is present within the system. The students can take course, can be allocated a course, can do course registration, can use the student portal, can pay school fees, and do every activity that a student is meant to do within the system, can take class. Then the archive and non-active status shows that the student is unable to do any of those things. The student will still be within the system, the record still being in the system, but the student, every process that takes place on student will not affect such students. Then you can save, you can create a new one and save. That is for student status. The next thing is course brochure. At the course brochure, you create every kind of course that is obtainable within the system. You create it here. You assign it a unit and a status. Now you give it a course code, a course unit, status. You can always leave it at C. Then you create, if it is obsolete. Obsolete means that, okay, it is possible the course has been in the system before and it has been changed. So let's say you are using a particular course this year and next semester you just want to retire the course. You can just set it at obsolete instead of deleting. You can sell it. The reason why you shouldn't delete is some course student might have taken the course before. If you remove it in their transcript, it will affect their transcript. It won't show on their transcript, it may leave it blank. But if you render it obsolete, it's still within the system will just understand that the course has been retired. Now, not obsolete will be that the course is still very available. So usually most of the course you'll be creating will be set at not obsolete. You give the course title and the detailed description as much as you want to. You do that here. You had all the courses here and you are good to move. So this contains all the course brochure. The next thing is department courses. At the department courses, that is where you had the courses that each class levels within a program takes. For example, Bachelor of Agric 200 level or 100 level, you select, you had all the courses that they are to take. You can go to the first semester, then it shows you all the courses that are available. Now let me go to course brochure. Now when you are creating the course brochure, okay, I mentioned it, you assign a unit, good. Now when you go to department courses, at department courses, you select from all the courses that are available here. You can go to the first semester, you select all the courses that are obtainable here. It's going to list all the courses available in the course brochure. When you select this, now you have set this to be first semester course. You have selected first semester, so every course you are going to be selecting here will be presented for the first semester for this level, class level within this program, in this department offering this program. Do you get it? Now this is Bachelor of Agric program in the Agriculture and Bioresources Engineering department. Now for the 200 level students there, the 200 level class, these are the courses that they are going to be taking in their first semester. So you can select multiple You can select multiple here and select as many as possible. Then when you have selected all, you save. When you have saved, it's going to show all the courses that the student will be taking. Now you do that again for this following the second semester. You don't do for the first semester, you do for second semester. So all the courses you select here will be the courses that will be available for them to register in their second semester. Selecting this, you can add this. You can add as much as possible, then you save. So you have assigned to a first semester and second semester, and you can apply the changes to all the branches that have been created. So you do that for all the classes. Class is a class level within a department for a particular program. I hope that is clear. The next thing is course allocation. Now for course allocation, you select a particular class. When you select a particular class, it's going to show all the courses that are being taken by the class as assigned in the course allocation, as assigned at the department course. It's going to show all the courses here. We have not set this, I guess. Which one have we set? I can't quickly get that now. I think we set this. Cultural. Let me just see if we have set this. Okay, good. It shows all the courses that this class level will take. Now you can assign several lecturers, as many lecturers as possible from the staff list. So from the lecturers list, it's going to show the staffs that are assigned the role of lecturers. It's going to show all of them. So you can now select. You can say, okay, this person should be the persons that will take this very course, just a single course. When you have done that, it's going to show the number of classes they are already taking that you have assigned to them to take already. So this lecturer is understood to be taking 4 classes already, and the total course units that the staff is taking is 7. Then the information of the staff. Now, you can decide that for this staff, you want to remove one of the courses that the staff is taking. You can decide, okay, you are removing this for the staff. Now you can just, to do that, you select the course and you remove. So it means that it will reduce the staff's cost by 1. Maybe the workload has become so much. You can also use this to view all the classes that the lecturer will be taking. So that is how that works. You can decide that you want to clear all the courses that the lecturer is currently taking. You can use this, and once that is done, all the lecturer's course goes away. Now, you have just set for a single course. You have set 4 lecturers for a single course, and you can see the existing number of classes they are taking. Then you go to the next course until you set for all of the courses that this class takes. If you have assigned a course to a lecturer in error, you can just select the course here and delete. That is for course allocation. The next thing is topic and resources. Topic and resources works for the learning management system. Now, for the topics and resources, this is where you can upload PDF resources like class notes and class videos that has been pre-recorded. You can upload it for students. So every student that has been assigned, that has registered in a particular level that they belong to, they have registered to a particular course. We understand that when a course is being allocated to a particular staff, the staff sees the record of the students that are taking the course at his area. That's at the staff area. Let's see that here. Okay, I'm not sure this has been this lecturer has been assigned any. So let's quickly see if we could do that. Yes, we could do that. Now I'm going there. Course allocation. Let me just give this staff. Let me give this staff. Okay, I want to select this class. No. Yes, good. let me give this lecturer lecturer 228. Yeah. So I'm giving this lecturer this name, this course to take. It means that onto my dashboard here, every student that is in that class that have registered for my course, yes, it has added that course to my dashboard area. So every student who have registered, I'm going to see their numbers here, the number of students that have registered for my course, and it will list the students here. So I could set their CA or the exam score here in this area. Then I could do some other things as a lecturer here, including adding and uploading topics and resources for them from my hand. So for example, I want to add a topic and resource for this very course here. Yes, it has shown the course. I'm going to create a topic. Let me say Introduction to Agric Resources. So this is a topic. I've created a note. Let me just say Introduction. I've just created a note. Oops. Don't mind me. Introduction. I want the tutorial to be fast. To Agric Resources. All right. To be short, I said fast. Now I can add a resource for this class alone, a class note. It could be a video, it could be a PDF file. Come on. This is my network. All right. Let me go to the other things while this is wanting to work. So that is for preparing the course allocation. So I'm going to stop here. I'll treat the timetable separately. Then the topic and resources, I'll treat it when I'm discussing what a lecturer can do. So thank you for patiently listening and watching my tutorial.